Hi, it's my birthday today. I have turned 32 years old. If you ask me, maybe even the last year or the year before, I would be very sad. Not about the fact of growing older. I used to have this disappointment that I don't really seem to get the things I imagined I would have by this age. So that was the frustration I was experiencing. And every time, couple of days before my birthday, I was very upset. But some things made me rethink that. I've realized that not appreciating the fact of being alive and being granted another year is a little bit entitled and probably childish. I had this realization that there are so many people in this world who would do so much, if not anything, to have some more time in this world. And me being upset about just not matching some idea I have in my head is a little bit ungrateful, to say the least. After understanding this, I'm just so happy to celebrate this day. Also, it's interesting, I do reflect on things I was doing some years ago, maybe like 10, 15 years ago. And this is just ridiculous how smart I thought I was back then and how many stupid things I did back then. And now I feel so much wiser. Years are something I definitely appreciate now. Also, I think it's normal to be a little bit foolish when you're younger because you don't have the experience and knowledge. It's okay, I'm accepting that version of myself and I'm looking forward what it's gonna be like in 10 years when I'm in my 40s. It would be so much fun to reflect on whatever I'm doing now. Yes, I took a day off today to have a chance to celebrate, though my husband did plan something for the weekend as well. And I decided to use this time not only to celebrate the gift of life that I was granted, but also to start the Project Pen. But I also want to show you a present for my husband. He gave me these Sony XM6 headphones that I had on my wish list. I could just touch them and be happy enough, but I've heard many great reviews about them. Another thing, these beautiful flowers and a Barbie. I used to have a little bit of inner conflict about Barbies because I had this idea to start collecting them when I was almost in my 30s, and a part of me was like, you're a grown-up, come on. But then I told my husband, you know what? I think I want to get a Barbie, so if you want to give it to me for some occasion, I want to feel what it's like. And you know what? I enjoyed it so much. Maybe not a grown-up part of me, but the child within. I figured, what the hell? If it is something that makes me happy, I'm not going to care about being a grown-up, whatever it even is. So I already have a couple of Barbies and I'm enjoying them. Hubby is also taking me for lunch today in the restaurant called Arbor. I am very non-aware of Edmonton food scene, so I haven't been there and I didn't have any expectations really. It would be nice to eat out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start to make some sort of a document, not just a document, a tracking system for my project. This is the approximate tracking system I came up with. Category, skincare, hair care, makeup, the specific product, number of items, that is the starting number, and then I made columns for the changing number so that I can track and update it. And end goal is going to be different for different categories or specific products. I'd like to start with a category that will not be going into the project for me because I've realized that I want to start collecting perfume. These are what I have so far. I've been here for 3.5 years and almost everything I have I've been buying here, except for these two. I also want to show you why I decided to go with a project pen, because I don't think I do have that many products. At least I haven't thought so before I decided to buy these beautiful marble things for Christmas. All my products were not categorized, but then I decided to go with categories and I just saw what a mess it was. The only part that I'm totally satisfied about is teeth care part. But to be fair, it took me years to come up with a teeth routine that satisfies me 100%. And now I just want to do the same thing with the rest. Okay, look at this cat. This is the only of our cats who loves spending time in here. I think maybe because she's very fluffy and she needs some fresh air. Also yesterday, I've realized I wanted to treat myself for the birthday. I want to go to Sephora and buy myself a perfume since I decided to collect them. It's actually such a treat, I haven't realized that before, to experience different smells. I'm now doing it every morning. I choose between those smells I have. It's a slight pain stroke, but it actually adds so much joy to my day. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, all my perfumes are in this IKEA organizer. This is temporary. I want to buy some beautiful tray and make them part of interior decor. Do I have a problem? Let's just say when it was in the organizers, in the spots I've been actually using this product, it didn't seem like I had that many, but I mean lip products, this is a disaster. 14. I have 14 lip products and I realized that I got probably most of them in the MAC advent calendar. I've already started to use them. In my previous video, I've mentioned that one of the goals for this year was to use makeup more often, at least during the weekdays. And I've already started to do that. And it's actually another piece of joy in my life right now. I feel like it's gonna take a lot of time to go through the lipsticks. Anyway, I need to add this to the list. This way, I'm gonna have even a better idea of all the things I have. I have counted 73 products overall. I do need it for accountability, but the total number doesn't bother me that much because I don't have a goal of becoming a minimalist. Let's just say that throughout my life, I used to have a principle of getting less things but of a better quality. That's why I really want to create a selection of specific products that I'm using. And for me, it's important that they all are purposeful and that I'm using them. And yes, that they look nice on those marble things, because please. I have pretty good idea of what I'm aiming for in terms of skincare and hair care, because I've been experimenting with different products since I came here to Canada. However, it's not as clear with makeup. Probably there are some products that I might be eventually be adding, but in order to do so, I need to do a research because I'm not that good in makeup. So I will be educating myself and trying to find something that will fit my needs. Love the restaurant. It's a really small and cozy place. Food was great too. So yes. Afterwards, I really wanted to get some hazelnuts, and luckily Bald Barn was right out there, so we stopped by there. This is actually the first time I ever physically attended the store. And I have to tell you, this is the most organized store ever. They literally have containers for everything, and was such a treat for me. I love organized things, whatever they are. And when I saw this, I just thought to myself, if I were a store, that is the kind of store I would love to be. Also, Sephora. Around maybe 10 years ago or something, there was this perfume I loved, but I couldn't afford it back then. It's Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad. And today I was like, I'm going to try it again and I'm going to buy it because now I can do that. To my disappointment, I didn't love it at all. Maybe I enjoyed the concept, and back in that period of life, I thought it would be cool to wear a perfume like that, but the smell was just like, You can still choose a perfume. And the one I eventually bought is Kilian Smoking Hot. I was with my husband when I was picking, and I smelled, I want to say, more than 20 perfumes. And he said that this was the only one that he saw that really brought up some emotions in me. I was so excited to smell it. And he as well, by the way. I'm not sure if it's unisex or male or female, but I don't really care. If I like a male perfume, I'm going to buy it. Why not? We both remembered a certain period of life. For both of us, I think it was early 20s. I used to be a smoker, a drinker. This perfume smells like tobacco and some really nice alcohol. And it just took me to my early 20s. I like to touch things. You understand when I say that I really want to organize all perfume in a nice tray? Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my God, yes. Look at the side of the bottle, it's beautiful. This is a masterpiece. Thank you so much for being with me in my birthday. I'm going to finish the vlog here. I will be providing updates on Project Pen in the upcoming vlogs. I don't feel like I have so many products to make dedicated videos, so stay tuned if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to. Bye!